nothing there but invisible dreams.
Hi, I'm Jody Webb, founder of Colors of Hope, and I'm here with Kate Watson with Kate Watson Music.
All that I want, just waiting for me.
And we were so blessed to basically have Kate come along with our team and take the journey that we're on. And we just want to talk about that today. And we have some super exciting things that we're going to be releasing. And Kate is, intricate part of that. And we want to share with you more about why we did this project together and how we got connected and how God moved in our lives to make this project so profound for the world to see. And so we're just going to kind of go into it and talk just a little bit about like how we got together, how we met, and I'll just kind of start with when I first discovered you. It was kind of really, really random. I was scrolling in the middle of the night on Instagram because I couldn't sleep, and literally came across you and your dad. He was playing guitar and you were singing. And when I did that, I just felt this undeniable, like, you need to reach out and contact them. And I thought, I don't even know these people. I mean, it was just like random. I'm not even following you on Instagram. We didn't have any mutual friends, like nothing. And so literally in the middle of the night, I messaged your dad and I'm like, I love the way she sounds. Would you guys ever be interested in writing a theme song for Colors of Hope? And the next day, I immediately got a message back, and you guys said, yeah, we would love to work with you. We'd love to do something, so let's get together. But you guys were going to be busy, I was going to be busy, and our team was going to be busy, and so we would connect, in a couple days. And then, I don't know, you said you kind of knew like how long the time frame was that went by.
It was about a month. So
about a month went by, and here I think that basically... they forgot about us and, like it's no big deal, it's not meant to be kind of thing. And then I'll let you finish because you tell it so great. I love hearing it from you.
So basically I remember that month was crazy. That was like the big time for me where we were getting everything ready, all my music, everything new, recording, and so we were about to release I Have a Voice, and so my producer calls and he's like, we can't release it. And we're like, what? He's like, we can't release this yet because you need a cause to tie it to. And so I remember my dad and I just like looked at each other and it just dawned on us. We're like, oh my gosh, we have the perfect cause. And we started looking up all y'all's stuff and seeing more what it was about. We were just like, wow, like God is good. He had the perfect timing for that.
Yeah.
So that's whenever we were like, okay, we're just going to call this number that's on the website. And so we called, and then you answered, and you were like, this is crazy because usually I don't answer random numbers.
No, I get so many calls that I never answer unless I know the number. So for me to answer was like total God, for sure.
Yeah.
And I remember, literally it was in the morning and I was cleaning out my email box and I came across your dad's email and I was like, oh, maybe I'll email him and just check in with him. And I told myself, no, I'm not going to do that because if it's meant to be, God will bring it to me. And literally, I think it was like probably, 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening when you guys called. And I answered the phone, and it was you guys. And I was like, that is insane. I was literally going to email, you guys that morning and, ask what the status was. And then you guys tell me that you have this perfect song, right?
Yep.
And you're basically building me up before you drop the bomb of what the title of the song was or what the meaning was behind the song, right? And then you tell me it's I Have a Voice. But right before that, you had heard me say in conversation, tell us what I said.
You said, I just want everyone to know that they have a voice.
Yeah. And then you drop the bomb that is the title of the song. And I was just like, this is insane, crazy how all this is unfolding for us. And so from there, we just kind of, started communicating, and we decided that, we needed to drive down and meet your parents and really get to know each other and form a relationship. So we drove down to where you guys live, which is
Angleton,
Angleton. I always get that all confused, like Jackson, Angleton. And just sat down with you guys. And of course, we fell in love with your family like right away. And so I went back to the board of directors and shared with them everything that transpired. And so we agreed to partner to use the song as, a kind of a theme song for all the victims that go through and, adversity and trauma that go through the Colors of Hope program. But what was the most profound thing was that night when you guys called us, your mom said, let me send you a link to the video. Or to the audio of, well, it was a video, right? Yeah, it was a video. It was your original video of it. And I opened it up and I started watching it, and I'm not a real emotional person, and I just started crying because it was like this song just said everything that it needed to say for victims out there, for anyone that's gone through any trauma in their life. It was just, I have a voice.
All my desires, all that I want, just waiting for me to make it happen. To take
Giving those people their voice back. And that's what Colors of Hope represents. Our restoration process is exactly that, is giving them a voice back. And you encapsulated that so beautiful in your song. It was amazing.
Thank you.
So then we kind of started to come up with the idea of an alternative video to your main video, right? And this was more along the lines of the work that Colors of Hope specifically does. And we got together and we filmed a new I Have a Voice video. And it was really crazy filming, but
it was so much fun.
It was fun, and we had an amazing actress, Safari, which is actually family to you guys, right?
Yes, one of my cousins.
Yeah, and she was so amazing that she played a trafficked victim, and what it means to actually give a voice back to a victim that has been trafficked, and it was a beautiful process. But we had a lot of fun in that too, I can say.
My favorite of all time, my favorite part of that whole thing was I was having a really hard time because it was a serious video, everything. I mean my
very
heart was in it.
emotional.
Yes, it was emotional, and you had to play that part. And I remember the camera wasn't on my face, so I didn't have to worry about it. And so Jody's sitting there, and the camera's directly on her. She's having to just like feel it. And I walked straight up to her, and I was like, hey, Jody, don't laugh.
I about died.
She goes, I'm going to hurt you.
I was like under my breath. I was like, I'm going to kill you. Because I took everything I could not to laugh, because that's just not our nature. We were always laughing and cutting up. And so, yeah, it was. And we had a couple moments like that with Safari, too. It was pretty tough to get what we needed to get. But I think in all, the mood and the message behind is exactly what we wanted to portray. And it was exactly, what our program does. And that's just gives redemption and restoration, and gives identity back to people that have, gone through adversity. And so, we are so grateful that you partnered with us, and we're so grateful that God allowed us to, not only collaborate, but, become family and become close with one another. And we are so super excited for what is to come for your career, because I know you have some super amazing things fixing to bust open. And we just get to be a part of that with you. And we're just so grateful and so thankful for that.
I'm excited to be working with you guys. I love you. I love your family. And just the heart of this ministry. So.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, we definitely are grateful for this movement, and I know I can say for all of our team and all of Kate's team that we are in it to prevent it, and we're here to, really make a movement of preventing sexual abuse and sex trafficking, and helping people overcome, and overcome their adversities. And I know you've gone through your own, story of overcoming adversity, and what you had to go through, to restore your heart and your past.
Yep.
And, you lending your voice to this song says it all. So we're so grateful, and we're super excited to release the new video, and that'll be out in a couple days.